Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new movie review. Today I am going to review Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. In this latest installment, we follow Miles Morales, who we actually saw in Into the Spider-Verse from 2018, and now he has he's a year older obviously, and he's been the one and only Spider-Man. But stuff happened again with the multiverse, and he gets in contact with an old friend of his, which is Gwen Stacy, and they go on an adventure throughout the entire Spider Verse. So, hey, look, to be honest, I was excited about this movie. Obviously, it's Spider Man, it is epic. Into the Spider Verse was like the best animated movie of its year, but this movie is fucking mental, bro. Oh my days, this movie is so extremely bonkers, man. Holy shit. So the let's begin with the main characters. Obviously, we've got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and oh my gosh, this guy gets so much like story around him. Damn, bro, that's insane. We have Spider-Gwen. She actually has the first 20 minutes to herself from the movie, so she actually recaps the first movie. It's beautiful, man. And she actually gets some great scenes. We've got Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. Bro, this is a menacing Spider-Man, man. Like, bro, he is literally a villain, but not really. He is pretty much a hero, right? But the things that he does aren't really well, man. Aren't really that great. But he's still Spider-Man. And come on, we love Spider-Man 2099 because he's literally me. No, just kidding. Anyway, we've got a few other characters that I want to talk about, like Peter Ben Parker, or some obviously the Spider-Man, the main Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse that we followed. Obviously, he is like not really a broken Spider-Man anymore, but he has a child, which is Mayday Parker. Obviously, very cute baby, man, and he is really happy with his life, man. He has his wife back. He has a child, which is really great. And there were a few other Spider-Man, like Spider-Punk, aka Obi Brown, man. He is like a British Spider-Man from some kind of like, I don't know, rebellious world where the animation is made out of like paper cutouts. It's really bonkers. Like, Spider-Punk was such a great character, man. He was played by Daniel Kaluuya, which is a true Londoner. He has that accent, man, that really, insane. You get like a few words, so a few London-ish words that you literally get the translation in the movie itself, which is really great. Like, yeah, one time he says like Scooby Doo, and that means like to investigate stuff. I really liked this character. We have Pavatir Pravakar, right, which is Spider-Man India. Dude, he was really funny, and he was really optimistic too. He was played by the same actor who did what was his name again? I can't remember his name. Never mind. It's the same guy from the Deadpool movies. Him. So that's great. So we also have a few cameo characters. Obviously, it's a Spider-Man movie, man. So we have Spider-Man Ben Riley from the Clone saga, I guess, the Clone story, which is really cool. He was played by Andy Samberg, one of my favorite actors. And this Spider-Man was like really sad, really brooding, like Spider-Man, because his world is made out of like rain and pretty dark city, right? And I think this is a really great interpretation of the character, even if it's like always the same. Like, he is like always sad in the movie. He still looks very badass, so that's great. The Spot is also a character which, he is pretty much the main villain, right? He's going to be the villain for the next movie too, which is Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So he is literally the main villain, even if like Spider-Man 2099 is also a obstacle for Miles. The Spot is his meanest villain ever. I mean, ever. Like, he is so mean, man. Oh my god, like, for real, man. No, just kidding. Like, the Spot at the beginning of his story, right? He's just like a scientist, right? Who actually tested on the particle accelerator from Kingpin from the first movie, and he is also the guy who got kicked by the bagel. The bagel caused this villain, which is pretty insane. That's like a butterfly effect for you. Anyway, the Spot he kind of experiments with his powers. He tries to steal an ATM, which doesn't really work out, but obviously it kind of does work out for him because he gets away. He gets kicked in his own ass for some reason, and that's how actually he can. I guess whatever, spoiler alert, but that's how he actually can multiverse hop. Like, my guy just kicked his own ass and, jumped in his own portal and could literally go anywhere. Anyway, it's really bonkers, man. But I also really want to talk about spoiler characters. Small details, right? A few characters that I really enjoyed. But, they're not really, I guess, spoilers, right? So I guess you can probably see them at the main promotional I guess images. So anyway, if you actually can see them on promotional images, they're not like spoilers. But anyway, Spectacular Spider-Man was in this one. Obviously, that was cool to see. Obviously, we have Spider-Man PS4, the Insomniac Spider-Man, Legendary, and obviously we have like a few others, like the 60s Spider-Man was also there for some reason, which was also really interesting. And yeah, those were a few really funny cameos that I found, but there was also one cameo which is pretty fun. Like, we have 5-6 different animation styles in this movie, but then we have like one cameo which is really bonkers because it's like not really animation. You probably know which cameo I'm talking about. Well, yeah, I guess there were a few, right? But there's this one a captured villain, and he's pretty cool. But I'm going to leave it at that because that's a really cool little spoiler detail I'm not going to talk about. Anyway, yeah, I've got to say this movie was absolutely, but I say absolutely perfect in every way. Like, you had like 6 animation styles. All of them were perfect. You had like Spider-Gwen's animation, which was more like watercolored animation, right? We have the Indian Spider-Man, which was more like, more Indian-ish, which was epic. We have Spider-Punk's world, right? Which was also really cool. We have, what's the next one? Oh yeah, shit. I guess, is that a spoiler or not? I guess it is. But there was also One Dimension, which is really interesting. And, I really like that because the producers of this movie also made that movie, which, anyway, that was really great to see a little fun other universe. But there was also one universe at the very end of the of the film, which was also a bit different, bit darker, which made sense in the story. So yeah, there we go. Are we missing any other universe? Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2009's home world, right? Which was more like futuristic and actually, yeah, technology based and pretty alright. So yeah, there we go. I think I talked about all of the absolute bonkers things. So hey, look, I've got to say, this movie deserves a 10 out of 10. You need to watch it, man. Like, I have no idea why, but this is the perfect animated movie ever. Like, 5 different animation styles. The story is absolutely perfect in every way. And, if you are able to watch it, go watch it now because it is fantastic. I mean, awesome. Like, amazing, cool, like, badass, and sexy. Anyway, oh, dude, this movie is so good. But then again, we need to wait 300 days for the next one, which isn't great, man. Isn't great. And I can't wait for the next one because the next one is going to be so good. Like, yeah, bro, they're still holding on to a few characters that we haven't seen, like, a few other characters that we haven't seen, like Spider People wise. So, I can't wait how they'll introduce other characters that we haven't seen because we have seen so much characters in this film. And I am so worried about, like, how they're going to do it because you can't have, like, 4 movies about, like, Spider-Man crossing over with each other because No Way Home did it, Spider-Verse 1 did it, you had this one, right? You had the next one which will be coming out in March of 2024. I have no idea how they're going to do that, but look, I have like so much faith in the producers and the crew and the actors, man. They're going to pull it off, and I can't wait for the next one. And this is an absolute perfect movie. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you later. Or should I say, with great power comes great responsibility. Hey, there we go. Hey, let's go. Goodbye, everyone.
Can't stop me now!
You can't run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
Miguel, this isn't what we talked about!
You knew?
I have no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man!
You? What, me?